So today we're out in the Box Canyon area, which is just north of Florence, Arizona. So it had been a couple, 3, maybe even 4 years since I've been out here. And a lot of the property that used to be open to the public is now sold and is private property. So I'm having kind of a hard time finding anywhere to camp. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna backtrack, go back out towards Florence, go north a little bit more, and camp in a spot that I know for a fact that there are plenty of spots available and it's still open to the public. Hey guys, about an hour after we talked last, I think we found a spot here, so let's go back here and check it out. Okay, well, we've been here for 2 minutes and we've already pulled one out of Dottie's foot here, and she's still got a little piece over here, so we're gonna try to get that out for her. Stop. I'm gonna spend a little time and kind of clear this area back here. Good morning, guys. Yeah, it's already 9:30 in the morning, and I'm still drinking this coffee, and I am undecided on what I'm going to do for the day. So I got a couple things in mind. Either just build a little fire ring here where I'm at, or move to a completely different location. It's so pretty right here, but there's a ton of jumping cactus all around me, and I mean, I'm fine with it. I pretty much cleared around the camper, but Dottie likes to wander. Well, it is turning out to be an absolutely beautiful day. It's about 65, 66 degrees out right now, and it is about 10:20 in the morning. Figure we'd just go wander around a little bit, so let's do that. Now I'm seeing something over here I want to go check out, so let's go look at it. So it kind of looks like something orange over here. Just make sure that there's no body under here or something. Okay, well, it's not a body. Oh, but there's a big old lizard right there. Look at that guy. Are you alive, dude? You alive? Oh, yeah, he's alive. Scared me and he ran away. He's running away scared. Anyways, this kind of stuff is out here all over the place. On my way in here, just off this main road, here I saw just like a barbecue grill, just abandoned out on the side of the road. That's a sad thing about it. It's just, there is garbage all over the place out here. People are done with it. They just leave it out here for somebody else to clean up. It's fun just to kind of come and look around, but what's really cool is all this green. There's so much green everywhere. It's like just a blanket of grass. It's probably from all the rain they got out here right before I showed up. I saw something else out here I wanted to go take a look at, and it's just right over here. So I just kind of see it poking through the bushes. More garbage, looks like. Some kind of shelving. See what I mean though? It's just like, you don't have to walk far to find. Oh, there's Jiminy Christmas. What a bunch of slobs. I mean, do you guys see how beautiful this is out here? Why would anyone mistake it as a dump? So earlier this morning I was talking about moving. I'm kind of talking about an area like this. You can kind of see how it's a lot more open. And we'll go take a peek at my spot over here. But we're gonna have to go back across this little wash here anyways, so let's go ahead and do it. Something I just noticed here as I'm walking back is pretty neat. I don't know, I get excited about stupid stuff, I guess, but the wash comes in from here, right? Excuse me. And I guess it couldn't decide which way it wanted to go, so it went down that way and it came down this way. But it literally just kind of horseshoes around here. Look how deep that is. It just running so fast, it just tore this side of the hill apart, or the desert, and then matches back up and just goes through there. Super neat just to go walk around and, you know, look at all the kind of the natural beauty of the desert. It's so pretty out here. I'm still just really up in the air of what I want to do, if I want to move or just stay there. Anyways, here's some ants. Okay, I keep talking about it, but I keep getting distracted. But here's where we're at now. I don't know how well I covered this yesterday when I got here, when I walked around, if I did at all. I love this spot though. It's just like, it's nice and just kind of tucked in. Yeah, so I keep pulling these, which are from those jumping cactus, out of Dottie's paws. So this isn't the greatest spot to have a dog, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. My dog's got another one in her paw, so I'm gonna have to go help her. Oh, one other thing is I'm actually testing out my solar today, just running my fridge on DC just to see how well it does without having to run it on propane. The point of me telling you that was because my alarm was going off in here and I was setting it for every hour to come and check what my voltage, wattage, whatever is that I have left on my batteries. And that's what made me think of it. I may be moving here, but right now I'm just a little stir crazy from being in the camper. Because we got out here, we looked around just a little bit and then the sun started going down. Pretty much got, you know, anyways. Yeah, we pretty much got here in time to get the camper set up and got a little time lapse of the sunset, and, you know, then it was dark. Just got a little stir crazy, just wanted to get out, stretch our legs and walk around a little bit. So that's what we're doing. As I was out, you know, in the Box Canyon area yesterday and on my way out here, collected some firewood. So check this out. I got a bunch. We're definitely going to have a fire. I just can't decide if I'm going to have it here or we're going to move. Leaning towards moving. I think that's what we're probably going to do. And might as well do it sooner than later. So I think that's what we're gonna do. What is it with people leaving their underwear? Is it just that they get out in nature and they want to feel free? Well, I have spent a lot of time out in the desert and I have never seen this, so I'm not exactly sure what it is. If any of you guys know, let me know. See a little spiky fruit on there? Or whatever it is? Spiky flower? I'm scared to touch it. Yeah. Don't know. Alright, so we're moving. Are you ready? You want to go somewhere else? Well, the engine was running. I was going to explain this for people that don't have experience with loading motorcycles or anything on ramps into the back of their truck. But the whole purpose of these, and it's pretty self-explanatory, but basically it holds onto the ramp. That way if I come down and this wants to slip off, it's not gonna slide down and my whole machine's gonna fall on the ground from there. So that's really basically the only reason for those. Well, I think we found a good place for a fire too. Oh yeah, of course, Dottie. Why don't you get in the fire pit, Dottie? That makes the most sense.
Decided to test it with you. If you have diabetes or know anyone dealing with...
Howdy, folks. It's been a day since I pulled the camera out, but completely lazy bones yesterday. But as promised, or as talked about, got the fire. So we're gonna let that get going, and then I'm thinking I might grill a steak. Well, folks, I missed the sunset, the actual sunset, but still super pretty out here. But on another note, whatever wood this is stinks. So I'm not going to be cooking a steak on that. So if I do cook it, it's probably just going to be in a pan on the stovetop, which isn't very exciting. Well, good morning and Merry Christmas Eve. I just taken Dottie out for a little walk. But last night I was laying down and I kept hearing a bunch of noise. Didn't really hear the vehicles, but anyways, they were over in this area somewhere. I don't know what they were doing, so I was gonna kind of walk over in that direction and see if I could try to figure out what they were doing. What are you doing, Dot? Let's go see what these people were doing. It's hard to tell because you know, at night you kind of lose your sense of direction. Don't really have any landmarks to kind of go off of, but seem like they're right up a little bit further probably. When I was coming in here, well, I've been back here a few times, but I discovered this big rock pile out here, and it almost sounded like they were loading a trailer up with these rocks or unloading them. So that's kind of what my thought was last night, because it was kind of in the direction of that rock pile. But I think we're getting kind of close to the area. I'm not seeing I see some mounds of gravel over there, but this was definitely a mound of rocks. Oh, there it is. There it is, and it's a lot smaller. Well, hold on, that might just be a makeshift fire pit, but seems like it's kind of in the area. Oh, that's what they're doing. That's what they were doing. They're coming out and dumping their trash. Come on, Dot. They were out here several times. This is, I can pretty much guarantee, this is where they were at. They dumped all this stuff off. Those are the Superstition Mountains out there. Very, very recognizable landmark for people that are around here. This is a fire pit. This is my truck. This is where I like to stand sometimes. These are all over out here. These are called ouchie trees. I don't know if you guys can see or not, but those are snake tracks. So even though it's getting close to freezing at night, they're still out. And it's probably a rattlesnake. Rattlesnakes are all over out here. They call the rattlesnake the gentleman snake because of the rattles. But over time, they have adapted to not warning you with their tails and just striking. They have learned, I guess, you know, through evolution, through their DNA, whatever, that when they rattle, they get their heads chopped off. If you're out hiking around in the desert, keep that in mind. They're not always going to rattle when you come across one. In fact, I've come across many rattlesnakes in the desert, and I've only heard one rattle. Seeing stuff like that, that could be a get out of there, get out of there. That could be a spider, or that could be a snake. We don't want to find out, but you see these all over out here. They are all over. I'll just show you. You can tell they're definitely dug out by critters, and it's a lot of the time up, you know, into the roots of these bushes or whatever. I'm sure we'll find. There's another one right there. There's another one, and there's no shortage of those. They're all over the place. So, and they're decent size. Sometimes they're decent size holes, so you wonder what's actually been digging in there. And yeah, so those are decent sized ones. So you kind of wonder what's living in there. There's a good one. Back over here. Wish I could see in them. But as you can see, they're all over. They are all over. Oh, and then if you don't like ants, don't come out to the desert, because these ant piles are all over the place also. Just wanted to get out and do a little walk with Dot. You know. And one other thing is the rattlesnakes. They are extremely well camouflaged. Really, the only way you probably see one, unless you're literally looking for it, is if you get a little bit of movement out of it. Well, me and Dottie don't have much planned until we get a fire going and stuff like that. So I guess we're just gonna hang out, chill out, maybe watch some YouTuberies, and maybe when it starts cooling off, we'll get a fire going. I don't want to make folks up in the northern states, you know, too jealous, but it is currently 63 degrees and it is 10 o'clock in the morning. And I think it's supposed to get up into the 70s. The nights are perfect sleeping weather. A little chilly in the morning, but yeah, as soon as that sun starts coming up, it don't take long to start warming up. This is where it's at for the winter, that's for sure. Hey guys, so it is only 1:45 Christmas Eve. I got the fire going, that way I can have some charcoal if I need it, or some hot coals. But in the meantime, I was just going to put my foil pack together. And that is going to consist of potatoes, jalapeno, onion, garlic in there of course, and butter. And wrap it all up in foil. So that's what we're gonna do.
Guys doing? What? But you guys don't want to be a boy?
Sensitivity.
Oh really? I'm so sorry.
I'm aware of your...
I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Easy opportunities. He brags about how think far darker. This isn't travel content. Behind the channel Regretly is known for sharing the road. The man started catcalling her almost immediately.
Rhea.
So super simple. Okay, well I got some good news. I was able to find some mesquite, so I should be able to grill these steaks up with some good wood. Couple hours and we'll throw them on. Hey guys, so I talked to you about 8 hours ago or so. Told you I found some mesquite. Little to my knowledge that the mesquite was super wet. It was really heavy, so I don't know why I didn't just assume that. But anyways, I thought I started the fire early enough. Just gonna have to wait till Christmas. Either way, we're gonna eat some beef. Well, good morning. Yeah, I left those logs on. I should have started way earlier than I did to start trying to get some hot coals, but I guess I waited a little bit too long. But anyways, I threw another log on this morning. Hopefully, get enough coals and be able to grill up that steak. And Merry Christmas! Ho ho ho! Unfortunately, it's still going to be a while, but hopefully we can get a steak grilled up. If not, I'm just going to do it inside. Alright, I think we finally have enough to go ahead and get these steaks cooked up. Let's move these out of the way real quick. Oh yeah, those are coals. Alright, so we're just gonna throw these taters down in here. Oh, that's a lot of steak. Maybe I shouldn't have cooked both of those, but alright, so I'll do about 5 minutes on each side. Alright, flip these over. Uh-oh. There we go. those bad boys. Man, that looks good, huh? That looks good. Alright, now I gotta flip those tater. Alright. Those are done. Alright, we're just going to wait about 5 minutes for those steaks to rest, and then we're going to dig in. I should cover them with foil, but I'm not gonna. The steaks, that is. Let's hope they are done. Let's try a tater. They are not done. Son of gun. Alright, well, we're going to finish those in a pan. Okay, well, my solution here, while the steaks are resting, I'm just going to go throw these back on the fire, just in the pan. Alright, I got the veggies back on. It's been over 5 minutes. I just want to cut into one of these and make sure that they're done. Hopefully I don't have to throw those back on the grill. Oh, well, that looks about perfect to me. That is cooked very well. Alright, so when I said just put them back on the fire, that's kind of what I meant. There we go. Now they're cooking. Now they're cooking. I'm gonna try one, see. Oh, they're still hard. I'm gonna go eat my steak before it gets cold. Let those finish up. It looks like they're gonna be probably, I'd say another 10 minutes or so. Potatoes are still pretty tough, so. All right, well, we got this steak wrapped up. That'll be for something else. But let's have some steak. All right, now I like a little bit of horseradish with my steak every once in a while. Not with every bite, but I do like it. So I like to have a little bit on the side. And I did cheat and have to taste it. It was pretty dang tasty. That is good. Worth the wait. Merry Christmas. All right, let's see if these are done. Woo! Jalapeños, I can smell those. Oh, that looks done now. There we go. Whoop, fogging up the lens. But yeah, you see those potatoes now. Got some yummy edges, crispy edges. Now, that's a proper dinner. Oh yeah. All right, we'll see you later. I'm gonna finish eating. Wow, I gotta say, that was delicious, and it was well worth the wait. I think it was a successful overall Christmas dinner, even though it was supposed to be Christmas Eve, but it is what it is. Time for cold beer. Cheers. Oh, das is good, yeah. Yeah. Steak turned out good. Veggies ended up turning out good. Too bad they didn't all come out at the same time, but it is what it is. You ready to go? Huh? Are you ready? Silly. Well, guys, it's the day after Christmas, and I think it's time to going to town. I got a friend that lives in town here, and I'm gonna go get a shower and do some laundry. So we'll be back out here next week for New Year's Eve and New Year's Day. But in the meantime, thank you so much for joining me on this trip. I hope you enjoyed, and looking forward to see you next time. Andy, baby? There's a good girl. Why do you have to sit up there, you silly? Ready to go into town and see some of your friends? Huh? Your puppy friends? Alright, let's go check it out.